So, this is my first video on YouTube ever. Welcome. I hope you enjoy future videos, and I hope you like guitars and learning more about guitar making. My name's Nick, and I've been making guitars for about 20 years, and have been avoiding this effort of making videos for, I suppose, almost as long as I've been making guitars. But here I am making videos on YouTube, the way everybody's supposed to do it now, and getting to know people so you can find out more about what I do. This channel is going to focus on me talking about guitars and guitar making for the most part, but also playing guitar and learning to play guitar. I'm a guitar maker, a guitar instructor. I teach guitars, how to play guitar, and I've been a musician since I was a kid. So I've spent my life enjoying the instrument, and this is an opportunity for me to share that with people. I do have a number of students I teach privately, and if they find this interesting, I want this content to be available for them as well. A lot of people I know have questions about guitars regarding how they're produced, how they're made, but also just regular maintenance questions, things like that. So if you have questions about guitars, I'm going to plan to address those if people put them in the comments and watch. And overall, I think it's nice to hear directly from someone who has real life experience dealing with problem solving, especially with instruments, and hearing someone else's perspective on the world is nice sometimes. I know I find myself watching YouTube videos that aren't related to guitar making at all, but I enjoy a perspective from someone who seems to be honest and truthful. So I suppose that's maybe the reason I'm going ahead with this channel and starting to make videos, is that I've seen enough examples now of people who I appear to be legitimate or authentic. And that seems to be the buzzword now, is authenticity and authentic creators, but people that do what they say they do and can communicate well about their experiences. There's a lot to know about with guitars, and I build everything. You can see everything around me here. There's a lot more. It's not on screen, and I'm happy to discuss most of the components. I don't really plan to do a lot of how-to videos. There's a lot of builders out there right now doing strictly how-to videos, and I'd say I'm more interested in discussing the way I think about guitars in terms of making decisions regarding how to make really exceptional instruments. Nobody wants an average guitar. That's part of the reason why guitar makers still have a place in the world. In this age of mass production and quickly produced everything from everywhere except the United States for the most part. Being someone who does woodworking by hand in the United States is increasingly rare, but nowadays there are more and more of us guitar makers out there building pretty amazing instruments. One of the other things I hope that this channel might lead to is the possibility of meeting and talking to and or interviewing some of those other guitar makers around the country who are doing interesting or amazing things. If you're one of those people, feel free to reach out and say hi. This year, I'm hoping to build quite a few guitars. I have pieces in various states of completion all around me. There's a neck for an electric guitar, a neck for what will be an acoustic bass guitar, and what I'm holding in my hand is one of my early guitars. It's about 16 years old now, and sounds great. If you enjoy any one specific style of guitar, keep an open mind. There's all kinds of amazing instruments out there, and if you play one type of guitar, whether it's electric or acoustic or classical or archtop jazz guitar, whatever it is, you might enjoy experimenting with other types of guitars. One of the difficulties I've experienced is trying to find my place in the world of guitar making, because I chose to build basically everything. I specialize in archtop guitars. The guitar I'm holding is obviously a classical guitar, so I spent a good many years strictly building classical and flamenco guitars, and all around me you see electric guitars. So clearly I am quite literally building everything, and that extends to ukuleles and mandolins and T-plays and other instruments as well. So I know that I haven't had the experience of meeting a whole, really hardly any luthiers who do as broad of a swath of different types of instruments as I make. And whether that's good or bad, I don't know, but it is what it is. And hopefully, if you're interested in guitars or you need an instrument repaired and you're in the Charlotte area, I'm near Charlotte, North Carolina. I live in South Carolina, but not too far from there. So if you do have questions and you're in that area, feel free to reach out or contact me, and I'll be happy to answer your questions or help you with any repairs or custom instruments if you need that. One thing I wanted to take advantage of is using this video opportunity to try to encourage anybody who watches my videos. And if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I would encourage you to pick up your guitar and play it today. If you haven't done it already, make a few minutes. If you have 20 or 30 minutes to play your guitar, that's awesome. If you've got a whole hour to dedicate to your playing every day, that's amazing. Even if you can only pick up the guitar and get your fingers on the strings for 5 or 10 minutes, try to make it a daily habit. Pick up your guitar and just enjoy that moment of calm, focus. Make some music and just enjoy what you do as a musician. With that, I think I'll end it there for this first video ever, and hopefully be brave enough to post this. All right. Hit like and subscribe if you're into this kind of thing, and if you want to hear more of these rambling talks about guitars or more specific content about guitar making, fretting, construction, bracing, thicknessing, all that fun stuff, I'll be happy to talk about all those ideas behind some of the most incredible instruments that I've ever played, not excluding my own, but also including some of those as well. So hope you're doing well. Enjoy the day. It's the middle of January, or the end of January right now, and it was very cold yesterday, and the last couple days there was a pretty good snowstorm that came through. So hopefully you're all right, and you didn't have any power outages or any serious weather concerns or problems wherever it is you live. And today the sun came out and the snow is melting, so it's looking like a good day to release a video. Take care, and I wish you all the best.